In a scene that reflects the spirit of openness and encounter, the Holy Land welcomed an international interfaith pilgrimage on May the 5th, which brought together participants from different regions and cultural contexts, from the Far East to the Far West, in a spiritual and human experience. The pilgrimage was organized by the association Way to Jerusalem.
The vision of the project is to allow every person coming from Israel and from all over the world to perform a pilgrimage toward Jerusalem, crossing through the local communities.
The pilgrimage on foot toward the Holy City started from the city of Jaffa, where the pilgrims discovered its history and the main symbolic places. Then they continued the journey by participating in guided visits in the cities of Holon and Rishon LeZion. Subsequently, the route continued toward Jacob's Well in Ramla, to the monastery of Latrun, Emmaus, to Abu Ghosh and to Ein Karem, where the participants were able to meet local communities. The Interfaith pilgrimage strengthens the image of the region as a place of encounter and not of conflict. The pilgrims showed a very positive participation and a lively interest in deepening the historical and religious understanding of the holy places.
When an Israeli Jew enters a monastery for the first time, he enters with humility and simplicity and then says thank you. And when a Christian enters a synagogue, he wears the kippah on his head and receives the blessing of the journey. He also enters with humility and simplicity and then says thank you.
The participants expressed a profound emotion for this experience.
I liked the Mass at Latrun very much. The rhythm of the celebration transmitted serenity to me. I arrived tired with aching legs, but after the Mass I felt well, even if I did not understand much.
Regarding the reason for her participation in the pilgrimage, Sujo, coming from Taiwan, said,
"Because it is very important for all nations.
Faith, even in its different expressions, can be a bridge and not a barrier."
Everybody helped each other along the way. Everybody learned from each other and tried to maybe teach a little bit so that everybody understood a little bit about each other. Became very good friends.
In Israel in general, we are very closed. I wanted to meet people coming from all over the world and open myself to the realities that I do not know, things with which I normally do not come into contact.
After having traveled 111 kilometers on foot, the pilgrims arrived in Jerusalem on the 6th day, with evident signs of emotion and joy on their faces. There they received 2 certificates, the first from the association Way to Jerusalem, which attested to the participation in all the stages of the pilgrimage on foot, and the second from the Ministry of Tourism, which gave them official welcome.
The Ministry of Tourism welcomes with great favor the initiative of the founders of Way to Jerusalem, Yael and Golan, as we consider it an initiative of interfaith dialogue that harmonizes with global orientations toward sustainability, such as Laudato Si.
Experiences like this demonstrate that authentic human encounter is capable of overcoming divisions and building bridges of trust and mutual respect in a world that needs them more and more.